reduce the item. If I also want to use all for production, I just do select all, I just do finish production. It's going to select all, and then it's going to finish the production for me. So it's going to wipe up all the item for that I use for production. I can either use part of the item for production, or I use all. If I select all, it's going to use all the inventory for production. Okay, so that has been done. Okay, that has been done. It has been used for production. Now if I want to see items that were used to produce what was produced, okay, if I want to see item, this is inventory history used for production. Okay, so I can see this is for today. This is all of the things that I have used for production today. This is all of the things that I have used for production. First of all, I use 3 soap chemical. Okay, I use 3 soap chemical today at this time. You can see this is the timestamp. This is the timestamp at 6:15 a.m. at 6:15 a.m. Okay, so at another time I used again. Remember, I used parts first, and then I used another one again. So this is another soap chemical at 6:15. It's just seconds interval. I think I posted it pretty much close to the same time. So all of that is showing you. So at every point in time, you are seeing all of the things that you used for production. Okay, so now we are going to enter what was produced. That is production log. This is what was produced. Okay, so you are going to select an item that was produced. Okay, let's say big feed was produced. Okay, big feed was produced. Okay, if your production line is not here, you can create a template. You can create a new template. You can create a new template. That's the new item of the new kind of item that you produce. So I can create a new one. I can create it here. I can just give it a code. I can say face cleanser. Face cleanser is another kind of item that will produce. Okay, so category, let's just say it's a chemical. Okay, so the quantity, you're going to leave it at 0. Okay, so sorry, the vendor is going to be us. Okay, I just want to create a template. Okay, I just want to create a template of our production line. So we can see face chemical now, face cleanser. Okay, so face cleanser. So we put how many we have produced. So how many we have produced? You can see 55. Okay, so if am I going to issue it to sales? Yes, I'm issuing it to sales, so that sales is going to have 55 face cleanser. So I now say receiving officer. Let's say Emeka is receiving it at the end of the other side. So we produce 55 quantity of 55 kg of face cleanser. Okay, and then we are issuing it to sales. Okay, so I now click post production. That's post this production. Yes, and it's going to be issued. It's going to be issued to sales. It's going to bring out another requisition invoice. Okay, so that's for taking it to sales inventory. Okay, so this is what has been produced. Now if I come to my production history, so I'm going to see that. You can see it. Look at it. Face cleanser has been produced today. Okay, if I select today, it's going to show me. I selected today. It's going to show me that this date is going to show me face cleanser. You see it. Face cleanser was produced today. 55 kg of face cleanser was produced today. Okay, so that is in this inventory, and it's also recorded here. And what was used to produce this? What was used to produce this face cleanser, 55 kg of face cleanser, is also in my production inventory history used for production. So it's here too. So it's here. So if I select this, it's going to show me these are all of the things. Assuming these are all of the things that were used to produce face cleanser, I would have used it here. I would have seen it here. Okay. So that is that. About that is there. Now if we go to sales, we are going to see all of this. We're going to see this 55 gram of face cleanser. Now notice the movement from, now you have to notice the movement. Notice the movement from raw material. It came into the production, the item needed for production. Okay, so it entered. I received it from in production. It entered in process. Okay, so under in process now, it means that this is the raw material they are using for production. So after production, they can either choose all of the number of inventory they used for production, or they can just select all of the things that were issued to them. That's if all of the things that were issued to them was what was used. Okay, so they can use it, or they can use it at intervals. They can use this quantity at interval, then it will be remaining, the rest will be remaining under production, or they can use all. So after producing, they are going to log in, they are going to log what they produced, which is going to be shown in the production log. Now when they produce that, they can choose whether to send it to sales or to send it to another storage area. You can create another storage area, maybe another warehouse under production where they're going to store it, or they can quickly move it to sales immediately. So, but in this demonstration, I just moved it to sales. But remember, you can create other things. You can see it. This is store A, store B, okay, factory. So you can check, you can add whatever you want to add. But here I have, by default it's on sales, so I'm moving it to sales, or I issue it, or I can issue it to store A or store B, or a different storage location, or production storage. So you can do that. Okay, so but now we have issued it to sales. That's 55 kg of face cleanser was produced today. Okay, you can see I selected today, it showed me that. Okay, so if I go back to sales now. Okay, this is sales, if I go to sales, okay, this is sales. If I go to sales, I can see in my inventory now in sales. This is inventory I have in sales. Okay, this is the sales model. This is the inventory I have in sales. Now it says receive item from production. If I click this, it's going to show me what production gave to me. That's what production has issued to me. You can see it. Face cleanser 55. Remember, that's the 55 that was produced in production and then sent to me. So you can see it, 55 was sent to production. Okay, so I can receive it into my sales inventory now. Say yes, item has been received. So you can see that if I refresh, I'm going to have face cleanser. You can see it. You see it, face cleanser is now here 55. So you can see it moved from raw material into production, from production in progress into what was produced into sales now. Okay, and then from sales now we can now sell it. We can now sell this item. We can now sell this item to whoever I want to sell it to. I can create a customer. Let me say Lagos Distribution Company. Lagos Distribution Co. Okay, I put their phone number. Okay, so I create this customer. Okay, so I can now sell that item. Can sell it. Face cleanser 50. Let's say we're selling it for 5,000 each. Sorry, production did not add price here. That was why it's not showing. If production added price, it would have shown here. I forgot. I would have added price during creation of this template of this item from production. So subsequently you can add the price right from production based on the cost it took to produce this thing. So it's going to be showing here as the unit price. So I can put the final selling price here. Okay, I put quantity. Okay, let me say I'm selling 10. Okay, so I can now, let's say this person is paying cash. Okay, I can now post yes. So this has been sold. Okay, you can see it creates a receipt for me. It creates a receipt for me it creates a receipt and an invoice. This is sales invoice. This is a cash invoice for selling that face cleanser. 10 quantity of it is 10, and then that's 5,000. That's the amount is 5k, 5,000. The unit price is 500. So we have sold. You can see that this has been sold. So you can see in my sales inventory now, it will reduce sales inventory now. I'm going to have it reduced to 50. Okay, sorry, can have it reduced to 50. Sorry, to 45. Sorry, I have 55. I sold 10. I sold 10, so it's supposed to be 50. So it's supposed to be 50. Yes. Sorry, it's supposed to be 45. I sold 50. I sold 10. Quantity 10. I sold 10. So from 55 is reduced to 45. So as you are selling, it's going to be reducing from here, from sales. Okay. So that's how the movement goes. That's how the movements go. You can see the flow. So, but this can further be customized to, if there is, if your need or your program environment changes, this can be customized. Okay. So there are other modules in this software which we might not be going into in details in this demonstration. Okay, you have your sales analysis. Okay, your sales analysis shows you what you sold today. Okay, your sales analysis shows you what you sold today. Okay, this is what I sold today to Lagos distribution, which is, this is the item code of that item. Okay, let's click summary. Okay, okay, so I have what I can see it, face cleanser. I sold face cleanser 10 quantity today. You can see that's what has been sold. You can see it. This is what has been sold today. So as they are making sales, it's showing in this sales analysis. Okay. So there are other things, there are other accounting stuff like the expenses, the customer ledger, the cash book, but that will be showing you all of these features in the full training. Okay, this is just a demonstration. Okay, you have your PO. You can select LPO. Okay, local purchase order. You can manage LPO. Okay, you have your analysis, you have your cash book, you have your order analysis, you have your creditors, you have your debtors, you have your income statement, which is your P&L. Okay, you have your expenses. So all of these things, all of this report is going to, you can create all of this report from here. Okay, where you do your end of the month or end of the year profit and loss analysis. Okay, you can see this is your profit and loss analysis that gives you your total revenue, your cost of goods sold, your other income, your gross profit. It takes into cognizance your expenses, also your payables, that's people you are owing, and then at the end of the month you are seeing your net profit, and all of that. So this is showing you your analysis at the end of the month or at the end of the year, whichever period you want to choose. Okay, so this shows you that it gives you an analysis of your gross profit, your expenses, your net profit, your bottom line. So this software does that for you as well. Okay, so we have a whole lot of stuff here which I might not. We have banking, cash lodgement, your business bank, your bank analysis. Okay, that's monies that are sent to bank, monies that were withdrawn from bank, and all of that. So this gives you a lot of features which we might not be able to cover only in this demo. This demo is just to show you a flow of what happens with your inventory and sales and then your production. So all of that is shown here. Okay, so when we're in further discussions, we're going to do an elaborate training where we train you and your staff on how to use all of the features of this software. Okay, so thank you very much. This is all we have to cover in this demonstration video. Okay, so we have just demonstrated for you how the flow of raw material into production, into sales, finished goods is being achieved with the Invex manufacturing software. So if there are other further questions, you can contact us. And then to use this a live version of this software, you can go to our website www.excellentbreed.com, and then you can download this software. Okay, you can download it and use it on your own end to demonstrate this thing live. So we can create a demo link for you so that you are able to download it and then you are able to use it. But you will need to have an internet connection to use it. Okay, for the demonstration, because you are going to connect to our cloud server to be able to use it. So I'm going to give you further instruction on that. I'm going to call you, give you further instruction on how to download the demo software and use it. But this video is just to tell you what to do and how to know what's going on in the software. All right, thank you very much. Once again, my name is Promise Gabriel. Okay, my name is Promise Gabriel, and I hope I will further train you physically or remotely about this software. Thank you very much, and thank you for your time. Bye.